Alright, we're gonna see if Doc shows up. I don't know if he's gonna show up or not, but that's okay. If he doesn't, we're gonna do this anyway. Manchester to Brussels again, this time in 2020, and we'll see how it functions. I am going to change this to daylight though, because I don't like doing this at night. I'll change it to like sundown. Sundown Europe time. Don't know why the fuck that's even there. Get out of there, really? Lord. Why is that there? I did not ask for SimBrief to be on my screen. Okay, there we go. Not yet anyway. And I didn't ask for that to be on my screen. Let's change the time of day first. Let's go to like 5-ish in the evening. Could have sworn I felt my dog there. Okay, let's change this to live. You don't want to see me. Here we go. Manchester. Mango Air. Yeah, it's a little bit different feel than 2024. Not quite as good, but we'll do a couple of things here. We're PMDG. We're flying in a Mango Tango. The mango's a tango. What did Ted Nugent used to say? Mango Tango! So do we have FSLTL on this? I think we do. FSLTL injector is not running. Should be running. I don't know why it's not. It will be in a moment. We are not going to run BATC. I'm not going through that again. Not on a stream. Alexa, turn off Model 24. Yeah, okay, the injector just screwed with my audio. The audio feed. And there's no airport traffic today. That's pretty bizarre. I just turned on the injector and it's running. No, it's not. Why is it not running? Don't tell me the injector doesn't like 2024 anymore. Let's try it again. Huh. Doesn't like 2020. Great. What else? There we go. Some bitch. TUI, Ryanair, Emirates. Well, Emirates is, that 380 is at the small gate. That's pretty weird. Yeah, Tidal says they made 60s, so Restream didn't work either. It's always something. There's always fucking something wrong. God. And I was gonna wait for Doc, but I'm not gonna wait. If I can remember. Battery's on. Ground power on. Yaw damper on. Left aft pump on. No beacon, so we'll turn on the taxi light. We'll be at 29,000 today. I think it's, I want to say it's 312 altitude or 500. Maybe that's 500. I'll take a look. Right. Elex. The nice thing about 2020 is that the views were tests. Right. I think we can fire up the APU sooner than later, so we may do that today. Let's fire up the APU and get off of the ground power. Watch EG. Here she goes, she's lit up right here. Gen left and right on. Ground power dismissed. Let's make sure that we disconnect it. Right. APU running. Yes, indeed. A little different than the Airbus. 3003 on the altimeter. Changes them all. (6,000 feet over England). Terrain position on. We're not ready for the top yet. Okay. Here we bloody go. Let's just check out what's going on here. I think we have 100 to board. Okay, we'll see. It's saying that 100 is too much, but I don't believe that. Let's start it out. FMC, pause init, next page, GPS, previous page, paste, route. Don't need to do this, but we will. Sim brief. Set payload. What? Set payload. Set fuel. Select route. Plan request. Load. Activate. Execute. Perf init. Request. Load. Execute. Plan. And one limit. Let's go to the EFB and check our performance. We may need a runway. Let's check the runway first. Looking for 23 left. Right. No audio. We have 23 left. Okay, TO2, takeoff speed 122. Runway heading 231. Let's go to takeoff screen. Flaps 5 probably. Yep. CG. Trim 4.7. Hmm, 4.8. Says 4.7 here, okay. That's what we're looking at, 4.7. Departure. 23 left. Samba 1Y. No. Transition. Execute. Arrival. ILSO 1. Cockba. Cockba. Any tranny? KOK tranny. Let's see if there's on the next page. Nope. Execute. Leggies. Disco. Removed. Wind request. Load. Always wait for it. Execute. Forecast link uplink ready, so in descent. Forecast. QNH at the arrival. $30.21. Interesting. Why is that invalid? Oh. So I put it in the wrong box. Execute. Load the winds. Execute. Okay, that's all good. Go back to leggies. We can put a fix in here. Little reminders. Cruise altitude should be 290. Execute. Okay. Let's go back to the index. Tick off. Speed should be 22, 22, 26. .23 length, 9411. Takeoff set. Runway wind, that may delete it. 20 at 518, 200 at 5. Slope. Minus 0.40. Takeoff speed's deleted. Knew that would happen. Should do page 2 first. Cell temp 60. And speeds are deleted again. Nice. Index approach. .40 at 120. That's a little slow. I don't know. Brussels. Let's go with 30. 30 at 128. Okay. 30 at 128 should be fine. Are we boarded? Yes, we are. We are boarded. Release the stairs. Closing the door. Nice. Oh, I'm hoping this works today. Okay, flight controls are set for review. Hey, buddy. I'm just setting up in Manchester. I'm at ramp 12R. If you're doing the 747, pick something close to 12R in the large area. I don't know why there's an Emirates A3. It's either a 350 or a 380. I think it's a 380. Parked in the small gate. But back here, there's some large gates. The plan is 23 left. Sandbar 1. SANB 1Y transition. And I can show it to you on the screen. This is Manchester. EGCC. Alright, you're going to do a 787, okay. I'll wait for you, I'm all set up. I won't start up until you're ready, so I'm pretty much there. I just finished my approach settings. Everything in my plan is set. If you want to copy my plan, I'll go through the screen with you. So let me go to legs. Departure. 23 left. Execute. Now my takeoff speeds were deleted. Why the fuck would it do that? God. Should be 22, 22, 26. Pretty slow. I don't know why it keeps on deleting takeoff speeds. That's ridiculous. Alright, I'm going to step through the plan. You're at gate 32. I don't know what server I'm on. Let me, because I haven't changed anything. Let's see. How would I know? Good question. I forgot how to do this on 22. Let's see. West server. I gotta escape out. How would I know what server I'm on? Real-time online. Graphics. Click on my username. East USA. You want to go west? What do you want? Stay there, okay. Alrighty then. Resume. Let me get my charts out here. Let me know when you're ready to look at the legs. Charts. Arrival. Approach. ILS 1. Decision altitude 375. Best to get these dialed in the beginning. .375 it is. Minimum's 375. Going to EBBR, same as the other night. Ah, you're live on YouTube, okay. You see me over here, okay. Let's see if I see you. What ramp did you say you were at? You're 32. And you're in a 747. Okay, I'm not seeing you. Oh wait, there you are. Yep, I got you. Yep, the 380's blocking. Good deal, buddy. I see you there. Let me go back in. Let me go into the cocky pit so you can, if you need to do the plan, you can do the plan. I don't want to forget anything on mine. So I need to enter my course. Okay, why am I not seeing my mouse now? Okay, there it is. Alright, let me go to my approach. This is pretty important. You may want to note this, okay? If I go here to index, I go to approach, it will tell me the ILS frequency and course. Okay, so it's 13 degrees on runway 1 ILS in Brussels, and the ILS frequency is 109.9, and you have to enter that in your nav. So it goes in here, 109.9, and on your secondary, 109.9. Those are in. I don't have a squawk because I'm not using BATC. I'm going to turn that on, so I'm live on transponder, and the course is 13. That'll be our ILS course right here. Okay, my takeoff speed 122, runway heading is 231. You can copy those if you want. Flight director on, auto thrust on, flight director on, VNAV on, LNAV on, RTO set. This baby's ready to go except for firing it up. Alright, I'm set for legs here. I can step it. Let's go to plan. Let's get in a little closer. So you'll let me know when you're at the part where you're ready to enter your flight plan in. So I'm all set up for everything else except starting. Yeah, I'm in the funky orange mango jet. The mango, the tango. The mango tango, don't you wake up and... What did Ted Nugent say? The Nuge. Mango tango! You can yank me, you can thank me, but don't you wake up and thank me, or something like that. Fucking Nugent. Uncle Ted, we call him. So a little off the cuff comment, FYI, yes, 2020, I notice a big difference in the airport, in the graphics. This looks a little cheesier. Of course, I could probably set it a little higher. Frame rate's pretty good. I don't think I want to mess with it, though. I'm set for about, what was the weather time? Let's see. I'm set at 4:53 p.m. if you want to set the same time. Why I'm showing offline when I watch on Twitch TV. That's fucked up. Oh, there it is. I had to reset it. Alright, man, how far along are you? 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. Well, I'm going to have to walk the dog here shortly, so you may have time to catch up. Like 5 to 10 minutes from now, I got to walk the dog. You got your flight plan loaded? Are you live on YouTube or are you watching me on YouTube? You're ready for what? The flight plan? Okay. Tell me what you're entering. I can't tell. You are live and you're watching me at the same time. You may be using too many of your computer resources. Okay. Are you ready to do your flight plan entry or what? Are you ready to fly? Oh, no shit. Okay, wow. I don't know how the hell you do that. Alright, let me get set up here then. APU bleed on. Engine right start on. ATC. No pushback tug is available. Okay, go back to clearance. Okay, cancel pushback. Wonderful. So we're going to start up and go. I'm ready to add fuel. Yeah. Okay, man. You're gonna have to hang on for me or not, buddy. I gotta go walk the dog. Be about 10 minutes. So go through make sure you got everything set right or whatever you're gonna do. Just leave me a message on the screen and let me know if you're taking off or not. I'll be back in about 10. Alright, Cheech has walked. I'm going to continue on with my setup here. Where am I at? Let's see. Alright, yeah, I'm ready to add fuel. Fuel to 2. That's a pretty fast setup, man. I don't know how the hell you do that. I go through the whole stinking thing, the whole cold and in the 737 I go through the whole freaking cold and dark. Alright. Cold and dark, buddy. Plan entered, the whole shebang. Whole freaking shebang. Alright, I think we're ready to start up number 1. Park brake on. Let's go back into systems here, take off. Let's go actions, let's go ground services, let's go chocks and cones. Removed. Fuel to 2. Oh shit. Screwed that up. Screwed that up. Number 1 off. Need to turn this on first. Have to come up to 2. Alright, we can add fuel to number 1. Hopefully it'll come on. There we go. You already taxi out. I don't see any more. Alright, fuel to 1, complete. Speed brake armed. Flaps to 5. Controls, let's check our controls. God damn. See that? It's supposed to go to it automatically, damn it. Alright, controls. Rudder's good. Elevators. Flapperoonies. No fuel in the center tanks. Overhead panel. Fuel on, fuel on, fuel on. Generator left, off. Right, off. Yaw damper on. Window heat on. Probe heat on. Voice recorder on. APU bleed off. ISO valve off. Good, packs on. A nice steamy summer night. Takeoff lights on. APU off. Emergency lights armed. Seat belts. No smoking. Damn, what else? Alright, man, are you taxied out? Oh, you said, yep, okay. Alright, we get no pushback. That's why I park here. in Manchester, because sometimes they don't give you a push out. Park brake released. Taxi. Is that you waiting on 23 left? Let's blow this popsicle stand. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Stareem. The Extreme Stareem. Departure, Manchester. 787, oh doctor. Hold on, hold on. I'll hold short. What seems to be the major malfunction? And I'm cleared for takeoff. Oh, you're not inside your house. You left the son of a bitch parked at the runway. That's funny. Oh, holy shit, Batman. That's funny. That's about the funniest fucking thing I've heard all day. Alright, man. I'm cleared for takeoff. Are you? Get that beast off the ground. Does that thing actually fly or what? Ah, it's setting an autopilot. Wish I could see into your screen. +1, then thrust.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. That's a pretty damn steep climb. Laps 1 or 3. My takeoff calls for a big right and a big left. I see you. FYI, there's a 6,000 foot flight restriction. And I'm going for it. Flight level today is 29,290. Laps to 1. Laps to 0. I'll be at 290. Do not what? Do not answer that bot. I know. That's what I like about 2020. You can do the wing views. We got another 777 here on your wing down below. Yeah, I got you on my warning, my traffic warning.
Test, pass.
Zach is on my traffic warning. We got an A320 on our right. Only Pancake. We got Zach, SB. We got you and me, and there's one on your left too. Your stream can hear me. Interesting. We'll have to advise later. Your stream can hear me forward. I got you right in there in my HUD. You should put my stream in the corner of your stream. That'd be interesting. I wonder if there's a way to do that. So anyway, let's have a look at our arrival. We're coming in on 01 from the south with a heading of 13 degrees on a frequency of 109.9. Our ILS altitude entry will be 2,000 feet, so I'm going to set, when it's time, I'm going to set it for 1900. We can set the standard on the altimeter now. You can. Okay, so let me go to your, on YouTube or Twitch. Yeah, when I click the goddamn link, it doesn't do anything. Hold on. Of course it doesn't do anything. That's funny, it says dual stream. Ah, look at that.
Plan button. Yeah.
Oh, I hear an echo.
Except, yeah, one of us is going to have to mute. You're probably going to have to mute my stream.
Alright, it's muted. But I can see it. That's pretty cool, man. You're going to have to show me how you did that. And I can see me behind you. Are you on autopilot or are you joysticking it? Let's see what the video delay looks like. Looks like we got 2 or 3 other guys flying with us. Or maybe they're just on the same flight plan. Alright, I got a signal here I got to look at. Top of climb. I'm in toga mode. I'm on Han in 2.5 miles. Speed 0.722 is perfect. Altitude 290. Pretty perfect. This can now be set to auto brake 2 or 3. I'll set it to 2. We're good to go there. I want to push this so bad because that's what you do in the Airbus. And it lights it up, but you don't do it in the Boeing. I'm going to switch this to ND here. So now I can see the plan right there. Terrain is supposed to be on. Yeah, there's a case and there's a lot of 777s up. Case is up there with you. Only pancakes in an A320. Zach is in a 77W. There's three 777s in there. What are you in, a 77? Oh, you're in a 787. Okay. There's a couple of 777s up here too, and an A320. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 guys on the same flight plan. Looks like. Which is pretty cool. I wish I could zoom in on those guys. Oh, he's really low. What the hell? Why is he at 615 feet? Zach is at 34,003. The guy underneath you, K-Sus, is at 8,000. They're way below us. We got separation. Alright then, this is a fairly cool stream, and it's a cool stream for you because you got multi. I don't know how you captured that source. You're gonna have to tell me how you did it. What we could do when we talk is I talk and mute and then listen for you. Alright man, go ahead and talk, I'm gonna mute.
It's beautiful. Like, my goodness. I mean, I talk too. It's just like I don't have as much to say. I just bitch about everything. That's my thing. I have some stuff to talk about. That's my problem. I talk about everything in the first 15 minutes. And it's all done.
Alright then, I'll talk. Screw it. That is cool though, how you have me in the stream. That's pretty cool. Let me change the angle. How come you see me? Oh, it's delayed. Alright, let me do this. Now there's another guy behind us. Yeah, now there's a guy behind me too. The last bear. Oh, my screen looks so squishy. Must be a compression thing. Huh. Looked kind of squishy to me. Weird. It's all squishy to me now.
That I use for it. But like I never go more than like 2 hours away from my house. Like it's so weird. You think that I would like be all over the fucking place, but like no. I just stay around. Like it's just like easier, like easier navigating for one, and two like just being familiar with the surroundings. I don't know.
"83 miles atop a descent." I'm looking squished, man, on your stream. Take me off of your stream for a minute. Take the video part off. I want to see something. My flight deck looks squished. Fuck, I don't get it. I wonder what this is. Is that like a VOR radial? Yeah, my screen is fucking squished. BRB. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on here with my screen being so squishy. We must have reached top of descent. Miles. Here comes a 90-mile marker. I'm way low, as indicated by this. Should be here. High here means low on the profile. The big turnip cock. Lot of traffic, lot of traffic. Okay, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to transfer my ILS frequency. So we are set up. One thing's for sure, we won't be any lower than our entry point. Hey Doc, how you doing? I'm not listening to you. Something happened in the stream and it squashed my image. It just came back to normal. I don't know what happened, but I think it had to do with the stream in a stream. As I sneeze my frickin' brains out. Okay. I'm a little low on the profile here. I'm actually more than a little low. I should be at... Yikes. Yeah, I may be okay. Profile looks weird though. I'm a little low. I see you on my left. Are you there? Can you hear me? Type something if you can. There's my flying partner right there. Can't see him. I'm at 5,000 feet. I'm definitely low. I'm low on the profile for sure. Should be at 70 by Kirky. I'm at 4,800. I'd rather be low than high. Actually, at this moment, I'd rather be high. Good. You can hear me on the stream? That's amazing. Yeah, something happened. It was squishing my image on my OBS. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm low. I think. Yeah, you're low too. ILS entry is at 2,000. FYI. That's 2,000 feet right there.
2,500.
That's 2,000 feet right there. Definitely low on the profile. Low man on the profile pole. Speed 291. Speed needs to be slower. Need some drag. Pissing off the neighbors, flying over them. Way too low. You're alright. You're alright, mate. I should be at 240 and 7,000. I'm at 1,800 and 290. This is some dangerous ass flying right here. Well, we'll definitely be low enough for the entry point. What happens when you jump from an A320 to a 737 in one night? Oh fuck, VNAV is off. Why is that off? That's why I'm in the situation I'm in. Because VNAV was off. Duh. $18.80, so we're flirting. We're flirting. We're flirting with it, that's for sure. There's Doc right over there to my left. He's going to grab that runway before I do. Right. You're bloody well right. You got a bloody right to say. Right. You're bloody well right. You got a bloody right to say. Me, I don't care anyway. Who comes up with lyrics like that? Oh, Supertramp. That's right. Well, we'll get to our turn here eventually. Eventually. We're still a good piece out. Let's see, that's the 15-mile marker. So we're probably like 20 out. We're at the right speed. Speed brakes can come up. That line is. That must be somebody's trail. Doc's at 3,000. I am definitely a little low. I'm hovering right around 1,900, so I'll catch the ILS okay, but I am way low. Way low. Buenos noches. Buenos noches, mi carnitas. Buenos nachos, mi carnitas. ¿Cómo está, mi frijole? Little turny turn here. It's got a low-level camera shot. Uh-oh. Pretty low. Burros is the big, there's a 15-mile marker. Burros is the big turn. And Burros is where we need to be at 2,000, but we're at 1,900, so we are a little early in the profile. This should come back down to normal once we make the turn. Let's make sure our lights are correct. I got no overhead lighting, that's interesting. Lights are on. Everything's on. These should have been set to continuous. That's a fuck up. That's a fuck up. Why is there no lighting overhead? Huh. Wow. Duh. Duh. Enunciators. Reset MCP altitude to what? What am I setting it to? That's where it needs to frickin' be. Speed 230. Needs to be at 180. I guess we can dial it in. Or maybe not. That ain't gonna dial in. $180 for Burros. How you doing, Doc? I hit my top of descent way too early. Like 50 miles too early. We are definitely in the zone here. Gear down. After last night on the A320 with the gear not coming down, holy shit. Flaps 1. Speed brake is off. Here's the turn. Flaps 2. We need to be at 133 on landing. Localizer engaged. Approach engaged.
Airspeed full. Airspeed full.
Flaps are... What's our flap say? Okay, profile is good. That was a mistake. I don't see the runway. That was a big mistake. Big mistake. Speed brake out.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. 1,000.
Big mistake hitting Togo.
Sink rate. 500. Sink rate. Pull up. Sink rate. 300. Approaching minimums. Minimums. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
All right, let's vacate left. That was okay for what just happened. Dude, you're always laughing your ass off at me. But guess what, man? I almost buttered it. Almost buttered it. Let's contact ground. Gate 14. Dude, you're always laughing your ass off at me. Yeah. Well, yesterday was a pretty bouncy landing, that's for sure. Did you land already? You must have landed already. What gate are you at? I'm going for gate 14. On the runway. Oh, you're parked already. Shit. So you did land before me. Well, that makes sense. You were ahead of me. All right, I got a Marshall. That's even better. All right, I got a Marshall. Did you get a Marshall too? All right. We got a gate. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's activate the goddamn gate. Set chocks, request ground power. Let's request a jetway. Let's open the doors. Let's return. Let's go back here. Let's get ready to deboard. Zero target. Ground power attached. Two off, one off. All good. Fuel pumps off. Emergency lights off. Seat belts off. No smoking off. Deboard. What are you doing? Taking off again? Or was that a replay? And if it's a replay, I need to know how to do that. Looks like a replay. Alright, we have deboarding process happening there. 89 to go. Let's go up above. Start shutting shit off. Packs off. Packs off. Bleeds off. Lights off. All the lights are off. Gen's off. Yaw damper is off. IRS off. All good there. We'll leave this on dim for now. Lighting panel. You have to set it up in the menu before you fly. I forgot to. I'm beat. I'm off to bed, dude. Okay. I'll hang till you shut down. Well, you don't have to hang till I shut down, man. I'm almost ready to go. I'm at 57 pounds. I don't have to wait. I can shut it down. Let's go ahead and shut it down. 2 switches and we're done. Battery. God, I should have left that on. So now I can't see a damn thing. Ground power off. Cold and frickin' dark. Passengers are deboarding in the dark. Got a really good pic. Yeah, you'll have to show it to me. I don't know how, but you'll have to show it to me. Alright, man, I'm going to shut this thing down. Great flight. You landed successfully. I did land successfully, although I had made a mistake of hitting toga. I was trying to adjust the speed and get the speed back on auto. And I hit toga button by accident. Actually, I hit it on purpose, but it was an accident to do it. So that sent me into a go-around. Had to disconnect the autopilot real quick and then do a dive entry. But managed to still come close to buttering it, so I can't complain. Shit happens. Oh yeah, well it happens every flight, but I will tell you this. I much prefer the 737 to the A320. Much prefer it. There's much more control here. It's more of a pilot's plane. A320, man, if it freaks out, you're done. So all that being said, I'm going to hang up and thanks for flying with us on Air Doc. Yep, that's good, man. It's pretty good. The only thing else I would say is, I mean, I know you like to fly like that. I like to do the whole shebang, cold and dark, all the way through, and then try to remember everything I need to remember to turn everything off properly and do all the flows and all that shit. So I mean, that way I've got the 737 down, you know. So I'll keep on doing it that way. I like the cold and dark stuff and the SimBrief download, but you can't actually do a SimBrief download in your system. That's okay. Rush no. We don't have to rush, just so you know. Once you get in that seat, there's no need to rush. If you have a way of doing the SimBrief download, that we should do that. So I can walk you through it. I can have it on my screen, and then you can see what it is on your screen. But you don't have a PMDG 737 either, so there you go. Oh, you did that. We did it fast then. You did a manual entry, or did you actually download the SimBrief? Okay, you did not download the sim brief. You entered it manually. You downloaded the plan from the EFB, right? Because you had a different takeoff pattern than me. Yeah, okay, you did the EFB plan. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about doing the sim brief plan. But that's okay, man. You do whatever you want to do. All right, buddy. So I'm going to go ahead and bail out of here. I'll be on tomorrow sometime. So have a great one. Get some rest. Like you say, don't piss the bed. Or as we used to say, don't shit the bed. Yep, later.